Hi everyone.
Hello.
So today, and very fittingly, we want to talk about a topic that we labeled Scanxiety. And that's a word that for the first time I ever saw it actually was in a support group, in an online support group, and it kind of hit me. I was like, huh, Scanxiety, what does that mean? And it's a wordplay, of course. It's scan anxiety, Scanxiety. And something that I have definitely had a lot of experience with over my early journey. But I'm not going to start talking today because you actually have your 1 year checkup coming up in 2 days.
And so I have anxiety
Right now.
right now. Right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks. And it's one of those things. I'm sure it presents differently for each of us because if I think about how it presented for you, it's different than how it presents for me. Like you were a dive in, read the statistics, see how I can control it, and I'm like a run away and avoid the topic
Mm-hmm.
girl, which we've briefly touched upon
Mm-hmm.
before. Um, and that's what I did today. I kept myself very busy. I didn't even take breaks from work when I was working earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, I'll just blow through this. I would normally take a break right now.
Stay busy, huh?
Stay busy. Not even giving myself like those 5 minute breaks, like the get up, walk around,
Yeah.
make a cup of tea. Nothing. Just blasted through it. And when I finally put it down, I actually didn't feel that bad, surprisingly, when I shut down my computer, but it's very clear to me that this is avoidance. Even me taking this long to tell this story that's really boring right now about what I did today, like
Yeah,
that's avoidance.
it is. And I think avoiding is probably something a lot of people do. I think me diving into the statistics, controlling it is more like it's deep down inside something I have learned that I do, which is try to find a way to walk in disease free under the assumption you walk out disease free. And and that's
Well,
something
that
that
was
has,
one of your tricks,
yeah, and that
right?
was one of
That
the coping
your
mechanisms.
mind hacks.
Exactly. One of my mind hacks, kind of when, because I couldn't avoid the anxiety. For me, the anxiety was very clear. It would build up in the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe not when I take the test, but or the CT or whatever it is, but definitely when I was waiting for the doctor in the waiting room, I would have giant sweat stains.
You had a trick for that too, right?
And, yeah, but that's a different story. But
It was just wear a
yeah,
dark shirt.
wear a dark shirt. Yeah, exactly. Don't wear the blue or the whatever color that doesn't do well with sweat. But I think like putting your mind into this, I'm gonna walk in here disease free, and I'm gonna walk out of there disease free. That was a pretty big one for me. And and then another hack, and I think you're actually I'm a bit jealous of you,
Mm-hmm.
um, because you go in and you get the result right away. Like
Oh yeah.
your test is designed in a way where you can in a couple of hours basically you get the result, and I would do
A
CT.
different test than you, but
Well, it is.
just a
It
different
is.
country.
Yeah, but no, but you're doing an ultrasound tomorrow, right?
That's
Yes.
true, but even when I did a CT, didn't I get it on the same day?
No, you did not.
Was it the next day?
Yeah, you got it the next day. That was really fast. So when I had the CTs, then if I remember this correctly, usually it was like about 5 working days. So then the worst thing that I did is schedule the CT on a Friday. And then they would tell me, come back like Monday, but not the next Monday, but the following Monday. So kind of 10 days, 2 weekends.
Yeah.
That was the worst. Like that, if you have any chance to cut that time as short as you can,
Mm-hmm.
that will be my other hack to kind of just try to manage it a little bit
Yeah.
and
I have to sit with the uncertainty for so long.
yeah, for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's gonna be uncomfortable, guys.
Yeah.
It's definitely uncomfortable.
And side note, I would like to celebrate you on, your personal growth and now just going for tests in the middle of the day instead of saying, oh, my work is so important. I can only go do this test in the afternoons, which is why you went on Fridays, because those were the days that they had afternoon testing. And that's why you had to wait a week and a half, because you only wanted to see your doctor after work hours also.
Yeah. No, my doctor I had to see after work hours because he only worked afternoons.
Yeah, sorry.
But truth to be told, I think it's a little bit like what you did today and the last couple of days. Like I was just trying to keep myself busy, kind of keep the work going, keep doing what you're doing. So it's not that different actually from what you were describing. And eventually, I think it also comes with the more often you do it, the easier it gets, right? Like now I'm like 3 years in with testicular cancer. I've had my fair shares of CTs. I kind of find the ways to manage it. I found the first couple of ones were the hardest ones. And then also there was one where the relapse was very much peaking around a year and a half. That one was a really difficult one because that one was kind of like where even the doctor would say like
statistically, if you make it past this point, you're much less likely to get it again.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember. Yeah,
so that was a little bit of one to celebrate a little bit more. But it's tough, guys. Everybody will find their own ways and their own tricks, and in the meantime, just take a deep breath.
Yeah. And I remember, I don't have that many scans under my belt at all, but I remember my first CT scan, post operation, post clearance. And I remember feeling okay, and then going in there on the day, and the fear just started rising, and it was almost like an out-of-body experience. I remember just watching like these fearful thoughts going through my mind. Like I was present in the sense that I was observing. But I had no control over my mind. It was really just a bizarre experience to watch all of this fear go on in my mind and my body, and be able to watch it like that and just go, oh wow, no control, no logic, no sense, just fear. And then I remember being given the good news, the all clear. And essentially, I walk out of there like with fear up to here, coming out my ears, and thinking, wow, nothing actually changed.
Yeah.
Like thinking back to the week before, like I didn't have cancer then. Like I came in here, I did these tests, I don't have cancer now. Nothing actually changed except my perception, my state of mind, what I was focusing on, and where things went. And it was a really bizarre experience. And I feel it mounting again. I feel.
So, my little hack.
Yeah.
You walk in there. Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, you walk in there without cancer. And you're going to walk out of there without cancer.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I get to practice presence. I feel like I get to practice being a compassionate observer of my very human condition right now. That's what it feels like.
Sounds like Scanxiety.
Yeah.
Well, and if you're lucky, you have a partner you can talk to. That's also really good.
And a therapist.
A therapist, and just kind of share those thoughts. Don't try to eat them up.
Yeah.
Because most likely, if you have a spouse or a partner, they will feel it. Like they can feel it easily.
And and I think everybody has a friend they can call, a family member or a friend.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe in some cases it's better than a partner.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. Anyway, don't do it alone.
Agreed.
We're here with you, but talk out loud to somebody else. We care about you.
Agreed. Best of luck.